I'm excited. I washed my hair for this. Even if the play's awful, I had such a great time just walking to my seat. Welcome to Vlogoween day 1. I don't know if this is a thing. I'm inventing it. Someone could have done it. It's the internet. Someone's probably done it. But it is my first Halloween, so I wanted to document all the Halloweeny stuff. And so for the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go see a play that I've wanted to see for years, basically since it came out. We're going to see The Cursed Child Part 1 and 2. So Cursed Child is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It is a screenplay that came out a few years ago, and it's a stage play on the West End, and it has just come, I think, to Broadway. And I think it's coming to Australia soon. We always get things late. And I wanted to see it last year when we were here, but it didn't work out time-wise. So Daniel bought me some tickets in July to celebrate getting a job. So we're going tonight. I've read the screenplay because I'm a massive nerd. Daniel hasn't, so he's going in blind. But this is also the first theatre show we're seeing since we moved to the UK, which is exciting. It's like I've wanted to do for a while, but kind of was just waiting for this because it's not cheap, so we needed to buy a long way out. I had an outfit planned for months because I was so excited, but it's actually incredibly hot at the moment in the UK as far as I'm concerned. It's like 24 degrees, which is hot for September. So I've had to change my outfit last minute. So I've decided to go with this dress, which is a velvet in the Gryffindor colours because that's the best I can do for wrapping my house. And I've got these shoes, which I haven't done up, but they're like, you know, a bit witchy, right? Maybe? I don't know. They're just nice. And they're just comfortable. So hopefully this is good enough for the theatre. I don't really know how dressed up people get here. In Australia, they go in jeans and t-shirt. So we are heading out. We're going to go down and try and get dinner at Eat by Chloe, or by Chloe, whatever it is. It's at Covent Garden, which is quite close to the theatre. So we're going to go there for dinner first, and then we're going to walk up to see the play. Hopefully we're not running too late, because we're cutting it a bit fine, because you have to get to the play by 7. I just don't know how long dinner's going to take. You never know with these things, so we'll see. But yes, I'm so excited. Finally living my dream. What a good way to start my Vlogoween series for the month of October. So I have moved to the mic because it is super loud, but we are in Chloe's and we have ordered our food and we're just waiting to get it, and we're going to eat here before heading over to Harry Potter. It's taken a bit, so we're going to eat very fast, but they've been really kind and given us a free cookie. So I'm going to smuggle that into the theatre and see how we go. But here is my pesto. I got in the to-go in case you get dire. Oh my gosh. Pesto pasta with chicken. And Daniel got a burger. Yum. Looks, it's a lot of food. It's so good. I haven't had pesto in so long, and this is so good. Frick. You have to try some, it's so good. This is the cookie that they gave us. Daniel's taste testing. Because I've got the mic, you're just gonna have to thumbs up or thumbs down. It's good stuff. I've smashed this in literally like 3 minutes, and then we've got our kombucha because we're in a health food store. So we are finished at By Chloe's. We literally ate that. My watch is dead.
I think it was in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. We downed to that burger and pasta. So I am a bloaty, but I haven't had pasta in ages, and that is actually the best pesto pasta I've ever had, vegan or not. How was your burger? I didn't really ask. I was busy telling you how good my pasta was.
It was really good, but it was overshadowed by what was an amazing pasta.
I was the better order this time, which is not normally the case. Normally you order better than I do.
Normally the burger's the trump card, but...
Heading to the show now. Hopefully we're actually on time now because of how fast we ate that, so we're not running late. I'm excited. I washed my hair for this. under the roof. We're so far back. We have made it to our seats. I'm so excited. They're really good. Like, so close. This theatre is quite good, actually. There's not really a bad seat. And also they weren't expensive, which is also great. This theatre, by the way, stunning. Like, it feels like it's something out of Hogwarts. It's so ornate and decorative. It's amazing. Even if the play's awful, I had such a great time just walking to my seat. We are half-time, and it's really good. The special effects are very practical, which I almost think it might be more enjoyable in terms of special effects wise than the movie, because it's so practical.
It's like so immersive.
We literally like keep trying to figure out how they're doing stuff, and we don't know. Like, they disappear and appear on different sides of the stage. People like change, like when they did the Polyjuice potion and they changed, literally changed character. I had nerding you out when I was like, when I was saying the ingredients, I'm like, that's Polyjuice potion.
I was like, I don't remember from like organic chemistry it's on, you know, from the book.
Can you tell me what you think, since you're going in, you haven't read the book and you don't know much about Harry Potter to the point where you know the ingredients?
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. I was kind of like, oh, okay, so don't want to give too much away about the story, but
the book's been out a while, so
yeah, it has an element that I'm like, I don't know how Harry Potter it is, but then I'm like, no, it has been in other books. It's not.
What is it? I'll cut it out if it's a massive spoiler.
The time travel.
Time Turner. That was the entire point of 3.
Yeah. So I was like, no, it's fine.
That's also not a spoiler, so we'll leave it in. Anyway, we're actually halfway through day 1. There's obviously day 2, so we're actually only a quarter of the way through. So we have made it home. We've finished Act 2. I'm going to refer to them as Act 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 being tomorrow, just for clarity, because that's going to get really confusing. I liked Act 2 better than Act 1 today, because I felt like the special effects just kept getting better and better, and like the whole time Dan and I just keep turning to each other and being like, how are they doing this? And the actor playing Moaning Myrtle is like perfect. And they had like a proper pool on stage, and like, what was the other amazing?
No, like, I don't know, the hydro effects and
the swimming underwater, which is exactly what it sounds like. The whole time we're like watching, and then I just turn to Dan and I'm like, oh my gosh, how are they doing this? But we're going tomorrow night to see part 2,
which is
part 3 and 4. It's very confusing. You can do them all in one go if you would like. I don't like that idea. After sitting through the 2 plays tonight, I'm glad we didn't do that option, because I was getting tired and struggling to sit through part 1 and 2, let alone 3 and 4, because you can do that, start in the morning and just marathon it and do 8 straight hours. I would be itching to get out of my chair.
Yeah, it would be hard work.
You can stand next to it, there's like an empty gap where you could be.
So, top recommendation, split it over 2 nights. We'll see what we think tomorrow. But I think that's a good way to remember what's going on, rather than spreading it over a week.
I did check out the merch. I probably will buy stuff, but I like to sleep on it, so I've checked out, shortlisted what I want, and then I will check it out tomorrow, and I might film that tomorrow as well. I read the screenplay before, thus I know what's happening, whereas Daniel's going in blind. I prefer it on stage. There's some characters, particularly Scorpio, if you've read it, that's not a spoiler, much better on stage than in my head. Because obviously if you're reading a screenplay, it doesn't give you character traits, inflections, emotions, moods. It just gives you the line. So it was a lot drier reading it, so I think it got a lot of criticism from just reading. But if you go watch the show, it's actually a much better experience, so don't judge it too soon. Who's your favourite character?
I like Scorpio.
I like Scorpio too.
I think it's cool.
This is definitely a marathon effort for any Harry Potter fans though. It's a lot. We're ready for round 2. We're heading out tonight to go see the second part of Harry Potter. Daniel's been up all night thinking of theories. But I'm pretty excited. Last night was really good. So I told you yesterday my outfit was a last minute thing and wasn't that over the top because I wasn't too sure essentially like how crazy people were gonna go. And I saw this one girl about my age who was like dressed in like actual Harry Potter like student wear. So I thought I'll play into it a bit. I love a theme. So I have my black milk leotard with all the different houses. Then I put on this schoolgirl skirt, and then I have the same shoes from yesterday because I don't own any shoes. And I put a backpack on to be cuter. So hopefully this isn't too over the top, or at least too obvious. Maybe only if you know, kind of thing, you know? So, let's go. You ready, Daniel?
I'm ready.
We have finished part 2. No, part 3. That's right, I said I was going to do it different parts.
Yeah.
Regardless, we like rushed in because we were running late again. I don't know how it happened. We left earlier, but we still managed to get here at the exact same time. So we're in the halftime. Daniel has now figured out / been told who the cursed child is. Don't say who it is, but...
No, I don't want the backstory.
It was a twist. He didn't see it coming. But I have bought my merch. Managed to buy a scarf because I don't have any proper scarves. I only have like summer scarves to cover up for going into churches, basically. Nothing to actually keep me warm when the winter hits in London. So I thought I've wanted a Harry Potter scarf for ages, so I got one. And I paid too much for a knitted scarf, but it's fine.
That's what you expect.
But I've wanted one for so long. So yeah, I'm about to see the finale. I'm hoping the special effects get next level. Not that they haven't been, but just because it's a finale, I'm hoping it builds.
Yeah, I don't know how they do.
So far, part 2. So yesterday, the finale of yesterday was my favourite so far. Although this was a pretty good finale. They had writing all over the walls, over the whole theatre. I don't know how they can do that.
I know, like...
Daniel didn't even notice. It was so funny. The bell's ringing. Starting. Made it home. I wore my Hogwarts scarf on the train with no shame while wearing my bodysuit as well. So looking like a mad tourist, but I'm not a tourist anymore, so that's exciting. Regardless, the play was very, very good. I think if we're going by what I said before about each part being 1 to 4, my favourite part was actually part 2. So the finale of yesterday was actually the highlight. I think the special effects were great and it had my favourite character, like having more of a storyline, which was Scorpius. Scorpius really made it for me. Like without his character it would have been a different play.
See, from yesterday I just thought like special effects continue to be awesome. Yeah.
I think it was the underwater scene that got me the most.
Yeah.
It just really made it.
Yeah, it was just fun. I like the Triwizard Cup.
Also, weirdly, Draco was like the comedy, which is not normal, and the guy who played Ron was like perfecto. But I'm glad I finally went and it was worth the wait and worth the dollars, I think, because you can really see where it's gone. The acting's really good, the special effects are next level. I felt like I was watching a magic show the whole time. It was everything my little heart dreamed of, so I think that was a good first video into Vlogoween. Remember to hit like if you liked this video and subscribe so you can see what else I get up to in the month of October. Bye.